If I can hit record, like we're recording right now, but it ain't live or nothing. If I want to do some podcast theme,
and then once you get done, you would hit stop, and then you could take that and actually upload that file to it. And
why does it take longer to do that than when it's live?
Because when
this is not copyrighted music either. I made this.
It's because when you're streaming live, you're actually connecting to their option to donate, or sometimes they'll do like this and they'll do a paywall.
Their ads on there. That's why I don't like when people say the ads, too many ads. Well, how the fuck do you think you're doing this shit for free, you dumb fuck?
Some stuff, when you come to doing programs and shit like that, apps and all that stuff, it's like a death sentence, like sort of
like when you say aloud and
like a paywall. For instance, I know you know what a paywall is.
Yeah.
You know, you got free stuff up until this point, and then if you want anything better, you give us some money. And a lot of times, if you go on because there's so much free content out there, people don't want to pay shit. And so if you just hold it, or what?
That takes photos? That one?
So I'm just clicking once, or what?
Oh, yeah, it took 16 damn pictures. You hear it?
Okay, yep, sure, yeah. From the
time I hit it too many times. You need to zoom in on the side.
Okay.
And that one's mode.
This is gonna be like a little demo, like you're gonna.
I'm gonna get under the light though, because that's one bad thing about that camera. No lights. What's up, y'all? This is Tony Regan and Mr. Abe Frank Davis in here doing a little demonstration of our. This is good. It's called Dragon something.
Okay, so it's similar to a GoPro. I hadn't hit the button.
Dragon, move that finger. Dragon Touch, Vision number 3. We are doing, this is great content for radio, ain't it? Fucking right. Underneath the...
Get you a good editing program.
Headlights, I got plenty of them motherfuckers.
You're probably going to end up having to pay for a good one of those though.
I'm paying for one of them too. I'm paying for a good video editing one. The Audio Lab, the one I do all my music on and shit. I paid for that one flat fee last year, and that was it. I paid $40 for it, and I love it. I will not use any other recording audio platform. I can do everything I want. All right, you said so. We're trying out the Dragon Touch Vision 3 camera. We're using the 16. What?
16M.
16M, whatever that means. Yeah, we're assuming it's megapixels, and we're trying to see if it's. I know it takes 16 shots. We heard it go. Well, we're not sure how much time is in between those two 16 shots. So I'm going to lay the mic down while I pose and Vogue and all that shit while Abe takes pictures. I'm going to go, once you hit it.
Top zoom or bottom?
Up and down for zoom in, zoom out. on the side. The top takes a
One of
picture.
these aren't buttons,
Yeah, you gotta
Sorry.
press them in hard. See if you can.
and that's an up or down. This up
Yeah,
is
up
down.
and down. Yeah.
All right, so
See.
okay.
And
I'll do that one more time. All right, that one goes out. All right.
so, once you hit it,
You want here up, or you want like
Uh,
whole body, or what? Okay.
get the shirt.
I got you from about mid chest up above your hat. Just
That'll work. And then once you hit it, I'm gonna move. Wow, because it's gonna do the 16.
Are you,
shit
how far
right.
are you gonna move, and which direction?
I'm just
so
gonna
I
be
know if I need to
like
zoom out a
something
little
like
bit.
that.
All right, well here, let me zoom out just both.
Am I good? We got good lighting.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, say when, and then I'll start.
I'll do that to say when.
Okay. All right, we're stopped.
That's crazy.
And then now you'll have to check it on the computer, I assume.
Oh, you can check it on here,
Oh, okay.
but it's not gonna show the actual
So
quality of the photo. That's good.
That's your app that you were talking about that you use to.
Right there.
Yeah. To
That is just
make little recordings.
No, that's not my audio lab. This is
It's like not
Spreaker.
Facebook Live or anything. is it?
Spreaker? No, this is not live.
Okay.
This is Spreaker. It's a podcast app.
Oh, okay.
See, where'd my damn earbud go? Hold on, that music you heard, that's sound effects I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've uploaded all my songs and shit to here. Well, not all of them, but the ones I want to use. And
I tell you, one thing that I
You got
have
effects.
definitely noticed over the past 10 years or so is that people are going more into the long. They prefer the long form style, like podcasts.
A podcast,
rather than
yeah.
instant, like news and all that shit was. They do it in the little
spigots.
30-second or to 3 to 5 minute, depending on the importance of the little thing, snippets, yeah. And podcasts, radio shows, that kind of stuff, a lot, well, not necessarily podcasts, but like radio shows and professional TV shows and stuff, they end up having like a whole crew of people there, and they're telling you what to do the whole time, and they're managing, what you can say, and you can't be, no, you got your, stop, you can't talk about that.
That's why they're so mad at Joe Rogan.
Exactly. And then, he comes along. Did I pick up your lighter?
No, I'm looking for my earpiece.
Oh, I got one right here.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
That's why
I thought you had two. I'm sorry.
that's why you were saying, that's pretty cool. You can hear all that shit.
Yeah,
Damn, my bad.
Mhm.
My fucking
I heard
producer
the
is
lightning is
fucking
all I really
crazy.
heard.
Oh, you heard the
I
lightning? No,
did
you
hear
good. I'm
some-
just glad we got it.
But yeah, he I ain't gonna say he's like the king of podcasting or anything, but he's one of
He
the
damn
biggest
making
names.
shit. Yes, sir.
He come out and showed.
He has
that
no
you can-
bosses.
Exactly. That is exactly right. That just him and Jamie and maybe a couple other handful of people.
When did he start it?
He started this
Like
probably
his,
10 years ago. It was him and like 2 or 3 of us. Here, I'm actually done with this now.
and
Thank you.
Joe Rogan is. People don't know
They
that he
just
started
started-
out as stand-up comedian, man.
Yeah.
And then he got into MMA. Well, he might have been in MMA already before. Well, when he
Yeah,
was doing stand-up.
Apparently his story was he was in martial arts. He was a tournament karate fighter when he was like 16 to 20.
Oh shit.
Like, yeah, he would actually go around. He was one of the top top karate fighters in the United States, and he would go to these tournaments. And he said he got really nervous about seeing. That's just the different clips. He got really nervous about seeing the damage people were taking
damn.
from like head kicks and punches and stuff. He accidentally, when he was fighting one guy, said he'd come around with like a spinning back kick, I believe is what he said, which is this right here. You spin around and you come up and you fucking do a
but
red
it's
kick.
way.
And he
up
said
here,
he
ain't it?
fucking clocked the dude in his face, and it knocked him out cold, and he hit the ground and was out, and they had to call a paramedic, and he was scared that he broke the guy's neck, and it went into
Oh,
all these
man.
thoughts of
Dude,
damage.
Something happened like that with a guy we went to school with. You remember TC, Tyrone Curtis?
Mhm.
Well, the same damn game I hurt my knee, tore my ACL when I was 14 years old, right? Tore my ACL first quarter, real quick. First quarter, first play, after kickoff, tore my ACL. First play of the second half, after halftime, TC went in and sacked the quarterback from Halifax in South Boston, Virginia. And it was so bad, they dropped the helicopter on the fucking field, bro.
This was when we was in school, when
We
you
were
were playing
freshmen.
football.
We were merely freshmen.
And
And,
Tyrone Curtis.
So on the way back home, on the bus ride back home, it was weird. I'm sitting there with a busted knee, and TC sitting there just feeling bad. Tony, man, they call me White Mike, you know that.
Yeah.
He was like, man, I think I might have man, I could have paralyzed that kid. I don't know what's going on. And the fucked up part about it is, the coaches kept saying, yeah, we'll let you know, man. Don't worry, TC. They never let him know what happened to that kid.
Yeah, they probably didn't want to. They probably, because they know that
but
kind
I
of
heard
trauma
he
will
was
do.
fine.
Yeah.
He never played football again, but that was by his choice, I heard. That's what I heard.
You remember
I
that
don't know how
movie
true
Varsity
that is.
Blues?
I love that movie, man.
Well, what was his name? Billy Bob, the fat guy?
Billy Bob.
That's exactly what Joe Rogan was scared about. Like, that guy got a bunch of concussions, didn't he? And then he died in the movie, I think.
No, he ain't died.
No, he just had those concussions, and they kept telling him he only got a couple more before he fucking gets really serious.
Well, they told him he shouldn't have been playing at all, and
Yeah.
then finally he, when James
He did die,
Vanderbeek,
didn't he?
No,
Somebody died, didn't they?
not in the movie.
Maybe
I
I'm
don't
thinking
think so.
of something else.
No, nobody died. Lance,
Sorry.
he felt real bad because in the beginning the fucking star quarterback was going to Florida State and all that shit.
Uh-huh.
He tore his knee all to hell in that play because Billy Bob was trying to block for the quarterback and got hit and knocked him out. It knocked him out. And when he woke up and came to, he was like, oh God. He seemed to do what the stretcher coming out there and get him and all that. Then the coach made him feel bad saying, you lazy motherfucker and all that shit. You ain't trying hard, so it made the motherfucker made Billy Bob want to keep
trying harder.
pressing, and James Vanderbeek had to step in to be the backup quarterback, and he seen them doing the same thing that they did to the quarterback, the star quarterback, to the running back, the black running back, black dude. They said the coach was racist to them, all that. I ain't getting into that.
I got you.
But they were giving him shots. And in his knee, I don't know what kind of bullshit shot. This is probably Hollywood effects for that.
Supposed to be like
That ain't gonna do shit for a torn ACL.
Hollywood.
If you got a torn ACL, ain't nothing gonna fix that bitch except surgery.
Yeah.
Because I've had shit.
Yeah, they say that's one of the ones that doesn't get a lot of blood flow on its own, so it, naturally it's gonna take a whole lot longer.
We know a guy that has 2 torn ACLs that's never been repaired. Mine have been repaired. Well,
That
microphone
last
right here.
chick I was dating, Morgan, she had a fucking torn ACL in her leg, and she said that she won't never gonna go get no surgery to fix it.
Oh my
And
God, why?
She was just gonna end up. Well, she didn't say this, but she was already big, big girl, and
that's
was
gonna
just
even be
fucking-
worse.
Oh yes, and that fucking. I
Ain't
told
no
her.
telling how much scar tissue is built up.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if I've damaged my shit, not necessarily
You
my
know what it
ACL.
feels like to tear your ACL?
When I was-
like you bend your finger like that.
Uh-huh.
All right. So it's supposed to bend like that, and you're supposed to be able to go that like a little bit, right?
Uh-huh.
A little bit. Imagine that motherfucker just being, and the motherfucker can bend backward just like it can bend that way. That's how your leg feels.
It's like they're basically like little cross tendons and stuff inside your knee right there, right? That help you do this.
The best. Right? I just.
I think I remember looking this up, and it was like it's like four things in there, isn't it? Like
Dr.
your ACL,
Mormon,
MCL, and
yes,
like
MCL, ACL, PCL, and LCL.
There is 4. Okay.
Dr. Mormon told me like this. He did a demonstration. The Duke sports medicine doctor. All right, say this is my knee, right?
Okay.
Like this. This is my knee, right?
Uh-huh.
This is my ACL. That's my ACL, and it's basically holding my knee together, being able to do that. Imagine that motherfucker ain't there. And the feeling it feels like is undescribable. I've known women that's torn their ACL that told me before, they said, and had babies.
Uh-huh.
And they said, I would rather have babies any day than feeling the pain of tearing the ACL, because it feels like it's undescribable. It's a pain that's it's so uncomfortable, it's cringing.
Look, I'll tell you
I heard something else again, didn't you?
I think I heard a twig snapper.
I'm turning this camera on, motherfucker.
The last weird pain like that I had.
Video.
Okay. I was doing some kind of yoga stretch. Do you know what a down dog is, by chance? It's basically you're stretching you're bent over, you got your back straight, and you hinge at your hip, but you got
bend over.
You basically think about it like this: you hinge at your hip, you keep your body
But
straight.
you got your back straight. Oh my God, that's pulling on my ACL.
Well, yeah, don't do that.
No,
but that's just a front half stretch.
All
What
right,
I'm
so
talking
bending
about.
over, keeping my back straight. Oh, you like
A down dog is where you're actually on the ground, like you got your 2 hands on the ground, and then your 2 feet are on the ground, but your ass is up in the air.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then in that triangle, like that sort of, in that triangle pose, your back is supposed to be straight and your legs are supposed to be straight. And in doing that, I tried to force my ankle to the ground. How? So like, here, hold this. So you don't have to like record me in that, please don't. But so I was down like this, and then I had my feet out like this, you know, in the down dog, and my ankles.
Oh,
were
you
up.
tried to put the bottom of your heel on the ball of your heel on the floor.
Exactly. My heels were up off the floor like they are now, and I tried to force them down to the floor to force the stretch more. And when I did, man, this feeling.
You might have been
have you ever seen
tendon, ain't it? Hey, what's that thing? No, your Achilles.
Yeah. The pain was up here in my calf, and then down here in underneath the arch of my foot, right? Have you ever,
here?
You know when you see a cable on a bridge, or just that kind of cable, like a big
Like
wound
the
up
Golden
cable?
State Bridge?
Yeah.
Golden Gate.
Have you ever seen one of those things pop and unravel?
It's like it's twine.
It's like they take metal and they twist them
like
one
copper, like electric
yeah,
copper.
they'll braid them one way, and then they'll twist it back against it and make it like braided into a metal steel wire.
Oh God.
So, but when they pop, they kind of unravel like this. They kind of come undone like a can of biscuits, and the strands, you can see them like if the strands go.
Oh, I know exactly what I mean.
Then the strands will start popping and giving way one at a time until it just unravels.
What car is that?
Huh? What?
What car is that?
What does it look like?
Black.
That's Lori's her friend, her cousin Megan.
Oh, that is scared the crap out of me. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit, who was that?
They went on her car. But when I fucking forced my ankle to the ground, my heel, I felt this.
So if it went through the arc of your foot, that's probably your Achilles that was pulling.
Well, the Achilles is right there at the back of your foot.
Huh?
Like
yeah,
that,
that's right there.
Yeah, that tough part.
But it's connected through your whole foot, ain't it?
So the part that was for me, like I felt it in here, like on this side over here specifically.
Are we talking too loud because his bedroom is right
No, he'll be okay. And then he ain't slept in like 24 hours. He's out.
Yeah, he looked
and
really
he done
tired.
had a few bootleggers too. So like down this side and underneath here, from like the ball of my foot, like across here, underneath it, like up around until the back of my heel, like the spur of my bone. Because you know the underneath there, they kind of connect. They go from your heel bone up to there's a plantar fasciitis or plantar that connects underneath there to these bones, and they connect to your toes from there. And that's kind of help.
All them nerve endings in there too.
Little flexy stuff in your feet. So you got the muscles on top, and then the tendons and shit on the bottom. And I think when I did that, the muscle where it attaches right here, the tendon or whatever that goes across the bottom of my foot, I think I did something to that tendon underneath there, and because the pain when I would step would be at the actual heel bone and on the underside up until the pad. So if I stood on this side of my foot on the outside, I could tolerate that pain.
Did you ever get cramps after that? Like
oh, I couldn't
like from that bone that's right there on your arc. I get those
Like
all the
2 or 3
time,
weeks.
dude, for some damn reason.
Say it again, bone arc.
You know, in the arc of your foot.
Uh-huh.
You know, that little bone right there. Well, not a little, but it goes all the way through. You know what I'm talking about.
The actual heel bone. So you got your 5 bones that come this way, and then to connect each of your 5 toes.
This one.
Okay.
That bone that goes to my big toe.
Oh, okay, the big toe bone.
That bone right there, I get cramps in them all the time.
Oh, yeah. Occasionally, you know, I find that comes from like having low potassium for me.
I don't know if it's because of my knee injuries all the time and shit, but I don't know. It happens when
When I'm really hungry, it happens.
like after I do a lot of exercise. I still do a lot of calf raises like that.
That's a good one. I kind of want to go back inside. So you want to migrate some of this stuff?
I'm gonna take the bag in, probably. I'm looking for that cord that goes to the microphone. If you want to grab that, I'd appreciate it. Because I'm gonna get this camera that's sitting up there.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's me and Frank, y'all. One of my best buddies. I ain't even call him buddy, he's my brother, man. Been cool like that for God knows how long, man. We all family. That's how we do. But hey man, thank y'all for listening. Make sure y'all check us out. TR41 Corner Brew Weezy Beat Productions. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, all that good old goodie. And we'll be back next time. I'm signing off. Mr. Abe, you want to say anything in case I do post this one?
Peace out.
And that is my boy. One of my good buddies. I ain't gonna say my friend. He's family. That's how we do, man. Everybody's family. We've been buddies, friends, family since like 10 years old, man.
Yeah, been a long
and
time.
about 30 damn years. That tells our age. Oh shit. This your boy Tony Regan. Make sure y'all check us out on iHeartRadio, Google Podcast. I said iHeartRadio. TR41 Corner Brew Productions on YouTube. Search that shit. Hit the like, subscribe. It only takes a minute of your time, but it means a whole lot to us. Yeah, we'll check you out next time. Peace out, bitches. Love you. Bye. Play the damn theme music. Turn the music volume up. Fake Wake and Bake Show. Fake Wake and Bake Show. Check out next time, man. Peace.